Hi, this is Tracy Hurley from SarahDarkMagic.com with another product flip through. This time we're going to flip through Witch+Craft or Witch+Craft. And this is a project I supported on Kickstarter for 5th edition. It's an, quote, adoptable crafting system, unquote. So this piece of art, by the way, made me so happy I backed it right away. I would love to soak in a bathtub with all of those nice plants and everything around. And the way that they talk about crafting in this is kind of as a domestic magic. This is magic that helps you with things that are a little more, around the house, or I don't know how to put it exactly, but a more personal and closer magic system. And one of the things they do talk about in this is both self-expression and also ability and disability, and that folks from all sorts of backgrounds, histories, body types, etc., are all capable of domestic magic. And there's no limitation that stops you from creating the sort of thing that you want to create, which I thought was really awesome to have too. And then here's the part 1 where they talk about crafting in chapter 1, domestic magic. It talks a little bit about the approach of the book to a crafting system, and that's you figure out a blueprint. That's the instructions for how to create the thing you want to create. There are challenges along the way to making it. There's setting the DC, the base materials, then the preparation, the craft action, and any fine-tuning you want. So these can include things like flaws and boons. And finally, appraisal. Whether there's a success and a failure. And then there's some additional crafting rules if you want to be a generalist, how long it takes the project to mature, any repairs and workspaces you might have. Part 2 of this chapter includes the trade classes and information regarding them. And then part 3 is the techniques that you use. And each technique many of them have prerequisites that you need to be able to pick those techniques. And they're tiered. And just real quick. Sorry, it's going back. There's a lot there. And I find it really interesting to think about. And then you actually pick your trade class. Some people, so typically you have a primary medium that you work in. And then some folks can be mixed media. And then it gives example builds. So if your media is crystals, here are some folks that tend to specialize in that media. Drafting, so these include cartographer, painter, writers, the living arts, a beautician, an alchemist, and a chef, metals, weaponsmith, gilder, clockmaker, and then textiles, a tailor, weaver, leather worker. And finally with wood, they have a carver, a scrapbooker, and a shipwright. The next chapter is Cape Verdigris. And this is it's kind of like it's a setting area that you can also use that incorporates a lot of this emphasis on domestic magic and creativity and things like that. So Cascade is one area. And they talk about the trade, the leadership, guilds, and then some places of interest for the area. And they do the same thing with Silverstruck. And I just love so much of this artwork, particularly this one. Even her, although she reminds me of Lux from League of Legends. Tapestry Hills is another area, and it goes. And this just made me just so happy. Inkwell Peak, which I think is just a great setting with Master Alonso Declare. And then Chapter 3 is A House of Plenty, which is an adventure that uses this area. And actually, let me just go back real quick. I'm trying to remember. This takes the players from level 5 to 9. I think offers people of interest in many of the various towns that they listed previously. What happens during summer? So for instance, the ground tends to shake. This is the people you might or creatures you might come across. Books you might read in the library. So just a lot of stuff here to go through and look at. And then what would happen in fall in Silverstruck. I just love the continuation of the art throughout here. This in particular always spoke to me, and I like this piece too. In spring. This is a random encounter table that goes against the D100. And then there's a bunch of blueprints included. And then finally they have additional spells because the core rules for D&D have some spells that are, useful for this, but tend not to think quite this way. And then some more about familiars. So I like this page finder moth here. They can duplicate books, grafting the clone pages along the page finder's spine. And then their wings open like pages of the book, allowing for easy referencing. Muse is cool. I love the songbirds. Oh wait, whoa. Oh, that's cool. Utila tortoise. And then there's some items, some including wondrous ones. Oh, wait, a book of housekeeping. That's nice. But just a lot of fun and interesting things in the book. I haven't had a chance to truly give it a good read through yet, even though I know I've had it for a few weeks because of everything going on. And these are, I actually really like art like this, so these are blueprints. Terraforma, nice. And then the appendices, there's some NPC stat blocks. Unusual traits, boons and flaws, some of which are based on the media, and then some crafting obstacles. high quality material, crafted treasure, awakened objects. Awakening an object is an expensive endeavor. That's pretty cool. And it gives some example awakened objects. So a toy soldier, pocket watch, and a tapestry, a stone statue, and a crystalline staff of charming. And then some objects and statistics for them, like what their AC is, if they're fragile or resilient. Also a new way of doing character sheets that's a little more crafty looking, definitely folk art inspired. And then I think this is great. I've been seeing this in a few different projects that I've seen out there. Give the contributors, give detail about each one. So these folks worked on larger parts of the book. The artist section helps say which piece of art that they helped do. So if you happen to like a particular piece of art, you can find the exact artist, and hopefully if you're in a position, commission them or look for other works that they've done so you can build your collection around them. And then this is information about the Kickstarter itself. So yeah, and then an index. So overall, pretty happy with it. I think it's gorgeous, and I love the different styles of art within it. So yeah, so thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more, feel free to hit that subscribe button or click on the bell to get alerted when I post new videos. Thanks so much.